Hey guys, I'm Tiffany and I'm here to do your free Tarot Friday. We are just using the Golden Tarot deck and we just pull a couple of cards like a horoscope reading. So we start at Aries and we go all the way through to Pisces. We are approaching the end of November. So as we're looking into December, we've got an eclipse in Capricorn on Christmas Day. And I think that's going to be really interesting, kind of a omen of how 2020 is going to go, a little sneak peek into the future. So look ahead for that. Up at Wise Skies, because so much is going on in Capricorn, I've got a great article for you on our forecast page about what to expect with Jupiter in Capricorn and what that means through your chart. So I encourage you to check that out as a resource. Amanda has her 2020 numerology forecast up. I have the 2020 horoscope up. We've got a lot of really cool resources for you. We did some awesome content work the last week, so I hope you go to wiseskiesadvice.com and get some tools for the new year. So let's jump right into the readings. Before I started, I thought, one of the first decks that I got when I was learning tarot was the medicine cards. And I wanted to read Turkey because I know that Turkey, there's a lot of turkey emojis going on. We've got Thanksgiving coming up, right? And so Turkey, according to this tradition in this deck, is called the giveaway. And that's pretty fitting for a Thanksgiving theme. So the giveaway eagle is what it was thought of, or the South eagle for a lot of native cultures and native traditions. It says that Turkey was the medicine of many saints and mystics. Let's see. It's basically a card of transcendence and a card of giving. So depending on how Turkey shows up in your life, you could be giving a gift, you could be receiving a gift, it could be a spiritual gift, it could be something material. I say transcendence because Turkey gives up its life so that others may live, right? You might be encouraged to have a spirit of giving. So considering Turkey and also considering a cruelty-free Thanksgiving, that's my plea for veganism before we start. Okay, so let's start with Aries. Who needs to know an Aries message? Let's get some clear, practical advice for our Aries friends, people that have Aries sun, moon, or rising sign. What does Aries need to know? Okay, clear for Aries. Okay, Aries, you got the Lover's card. So I'd say spend some time with your lover this weekend if you've got an intimate partner, right? This is also the Ace of Wands. This is about doing something fun, getting out of the house, being together, spending some quality time, but not like watching Netflix on the couch. This is like get out of the house, go for a hike, do something fun with your partner. That's pretty easy, huh? Rachel, does that sound like fun for you? Barbie, does that sound like fun for you? Here in Texas, it's pretty rainy. Like, it's so gray and dark out. I had to turn my lights on in my house, so I'm backlit. But there's always something you could do. You could go to the museum. You could go to the movies. You could go do something that doesn't cost money, too. So, Aries, let's do Taurus. What can we get for our Taurus friends? Clear for Taurus. What kind of practical information do they need to know? My hair is wet. Sorry. You're single, Rachel? Okay, well, get out of the house and see who you want to meet this weekend. It could be your pet, too. Like, you could spend some quality time with something that you love. Cute, Natalie. I like that. Okay, One Queen Holloway. We've got a Taurus in the house. Let's get some practical advice for her and all of our Taurus friends. Okay, I think this was the case last week too, right? So the Hermit card, this is when you might need a little bit more alone time than you think. That really, you're working on something major and big, and it's coming full circle. The World card is a very good card. It's the last card in the deck of Tarot. It means that things are coming full circle. Things are going your way. The universe has your back, whether it feels like it or not. Probably not, because you got a King of Swords reversed. So this could feel like somebody's kind of harshing your mellow in a big way. Just keep to yourself, and it's going to turn out okay. Like, stay on your own mat. You might be in a fight not worth having right now. And so just a little alone time to recharge. Gemini for Natalie. I see Natalie. We've got some other Geminis. Let's get some practical advice and information for them as well. What do our Gemini friends need to know for the weekend? Okay. These are heavy cards. I love it. All right. So Gemini, death. This is an ending, a completion of a cycle, something that you need to put down, something that you've been chewing on, and it's not coming to fruition. You just need to stop. It could be something that is a purposeful completion. You know, you're ending one chapter so that you can start another one. This is, I think it's money. It's financially related because the Ten of Coins is involved. So you could be finishing a job. You could be quitting a job that's financially fruitful. You could be quitting a job in order to start something that's more financially fruitful. All of these things apply and make sense when we're doing these kind of broad readings. But I do know that you do need to stop doing something. It could be eating, thinking, drinking. This Temperance card is a reminder that we're overdoing it in some capacity, and it's easy to kind of burn yourself out this time of year. So, you know, figure out what it is you need to come to terms with. Okay, Gemini, you're so welcome. Who's next? Cancer? Thank you. All right, Magdalena, any other Cancers in the house? Sending you guys some prayers for a wonderful weekend. Let's see what practical advice we've got for Cancer. Okay, clear the deck for Cancer. We got Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. This can apply to you. Okay, Cancer, you get the Justice card. This is the first one, and this is the card kind of karmic return. So I usually get this card when somebody is feeling like they need to navigate a situation, whether it's for themselves or others, but they're feeling like they've got to if they don't do something, it's not going to get done or it's not going to happen the right way. And so Cancer on one end of the spectrum is the most nurturing, mothering, kind, compassionate listener, intuitive. And on the other hand, when they're in the bad side, the bad behavior of Cancer, they can be very controlling and they can be very rigid and very very managing other people's stuff and can become very cold. So there's a big spectrum going on here for you, Cancer. So this is the Karma Police, and it's a reminder that sometimes helping people, you actually get in the way of their own progress. So it's like you can't hatch an egg for a little chicken, right? Like it has to, it has to have its own strength to do itself. Okay, so what else, Cancer? You might be dealing with a young man, a young teenager, maybe two. It's funny, I have a very close friend that this may or may not relate to. I don't know if you're watching, but you know who you are. Okay, so Cancer, Taurus, right? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Thank you. Leo. Clear for the deck for Leo. Capricorn in love with a Cancer. It's good to be loved by a Cancer, I'll tell you that. They're sweet. Okay, Leo, clear the deck for Leo. Shuffling several times. Rachel has Leo rising and Leo moon. All right, let's see if this applies too. Cool. All right, Leo, you got a lot of options. There's a lot of great things going on. There's a lot of equally good options. And so sometimes you can get an analysis paralysis because you want to do it all. And that's kind of the Leo personality. Like, yeah, let's do it. Let's party. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's do brunch. Let's go. It's all the things, right? And the world it's all coming to full circle for you. So I'm getting a lot of rain. So I apologize if you guys are hearing that. I'm trying to go fast so we can get through as many people before the storm closes me out. But Leo, it looks like you've got a lot of really good options. Stay true to your path. Don't just go do something because somebody else wants to do it. Stay true to what you want to do. That doesn't mean you're being selfish and self-centered. It means you're standing up for yourself and up for your light and up for your heart, and just kind of be discerning with what you want to do this weekend. You might have some tendencies to overspend, so be careful if you've got a budget going on. It maybe not be the best weekend to make a big, huge investment. Okay, Leo, then comes Virgo. I have a huge sense of urgency with the rain. Can you guys hear that? I have a tin roof. Okay, let's see. Clear for Virgo. What do the Virgos need to know? Let's get some clear practical advice for Virgo. All right, get some clarification. So the Three of Coins is what came out first for you, Virgo. And this is a card. See how he's like working on this beautiful, delicate, intricate window? And he's not just building something basic. He's building something that's got beautiful details to it. So whatever project you're working on, you know, we've been through Mercury retrograde. You've probably reviewed a lot. You're probably ready to get something off your plate, but go back over it one more time and make it super pretty. You might have somebody that's trying to pick a fight with you. You know, you might need a change of perspective. That's okay. And just, you also got a Justice card, just like our Cancer friends. Like, this is a card of the karma police. Like, you don't need to get in their business and manage and control, because there's a karmic effect no matter what. I mean, you are causing an effect no matter what you're doing. So kind of stay in your own lane by making something pretty, something beautiful, something more ornate. Maybe it's a great weekend to decorate for Christmas, the holidays. Maybe it's a good time to do the table for Thanksgiving. Like, maybe you do little placeholders for people's names. Maybe you are scheduling something. You know, it's just a way of making your world a little bit more beautiful for you and what you like. Okay, so we did Virgo. So now let's do Libra. Clear the deck for Libra. Aries married to a Virgo. I love it. Capricorn with Aries moon. Okay, guys, I see you. Thank you. The little messages are popping up. Clear for Libra. All right, Libra, this is great. This is an Ace of Cups. It's the card of love. It's a card of a loving message and starting something new that you're passionate about. This could be taking time to play and enjoy life and spend time being in love, looking at something with a loving gaze, you know. And the High Priestess is alone time. So taking time to do something that you love yourself by yourself really is, you know, maybe it's reading a book, maybe it's going on a little adventure, maybe it's spending some time outside, but just using that loving gaze to kind of conjure your gratitude and let your heart be light. You know, it's important to hang out in that frequency, and it's important to hang out in that space. You might be considering a trip too. It's okay if you are. Go on a trip. Libra, that was Libra. Let's do Scorpio. Clear for Scorpio. Okay, clear for Scorpio. What do I need to hear and the Scorpios of our little community? What do they need to hear? Can I keep going? The Nine of Coins, this is a woman of her own making, or a person of their own making. This is somebody who's built their reputation and built their brand and built their confidence at work and built their family. And this is somebody who can now sit back and reflect and think and kind of be in gratitude about what has gone by. So maybe doing a 10-year review, a decade review. I love at the end of the year to go through all my pictures and see, just pick out a couple from each month and see like, oh, all right, how did this year go? What were my goals? How did it match up? That might be a good message for Scorpios. We also have a Knight of Cups. This is somebody who is not quite in their king state. You know, this is somebody who's working through their emotions, maybe that you're hanging out with some this weekend. And this is a reminder to do something new as well, to get out of the house, to take new action, and to do it swiftly. Okay. Yay, Scorpio. Late to the party. Hi, Vanessa. Scorpio midheaven. Okay. Let's shuffle a deck for Sagittarius and see what any of our Sagittarius friends need to hear this weekend. Okay, weird. Y'all saw how much I shuffled, but here we got the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and do it quickly again. So maybe Scorpios, you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Maybe Sagittarius, you're dealing with a Scorpio. But either way, this is a very similar message for both parties. Okay, this is a time to take new action, to do something different, and really to just kind of follow your heart. You know, what do you want to do with your weekend? That's simple, right? You don't have to have a tarot reading to figure that out. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Sagittarius, what's next? 10 would be Capricorn. Clear the deck for Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, so the last couple of weeks you've had some tough readings. This looks like the energy's starting to shift. It looks like you're standing in your power, that you're kind of claiming, you know, your energy a little bit better, that you're not giving it away, or that you're not worried quite as much about, you know, whatever life is unfolding. I know that a lot of Capricorns are feeling the intensity of all the stellium that's building with the planets in Capricorn that are coming up in 2020. I highly encourage you to check out my Jupiter in Capricorn article on Wise Skies advice for Capricorns, but for everybody. Capricorn, this is the wish card, so you get your wish. You know, this is a celebration card. This is a time to be, again, lighthearted. You know, November has been a 5-month, so in numerology, this can feel like we're going in a lot of different directions. Our energy feels pulled. There's a sense of urgency in a lot of ways. Well, December is a month where we turn more internal. It's a 6-month. And so this feels like, Capricorn, you're setting yourself up to really enjoy the holidays however you want. So if this year you want to go on a trip or a vacation, then go for it. If you want to be home with family, stay there. If you need some downtime without the crowds, then do that. But this is, you know, you get your wish. This is and this is around the holiday time. So I like that for Capricorns. I'm happy for you guys. There's a lot of good stuff going on in your life. Guys, we have a wish map. I can't believe I forgot to tell you this at the beginning, but if you didn't see our newsletter or our post yesterday, there is a wish map on our freebies page, and I want everybody to go download it. It's 6 pages. It's designed by Astrology Mothership, one of our friends, Sasha Boyle, and so I just love it. I just love it. So what we did is we went through all of the new moons of 2020, and we identified, okay, which one matches with what frequency. So kind of what's the vibe of each new moon, so that you can map out your wishes for 2020. So as you're thinking of your goals, you can kind of get a sneak peek of each of the months. Of course, we have our workbook. Of course, we have our digital calendar. But this wish map is a free thing that you can download. It's a cute thing if you want to send to people, like email them. It's a nice little gift. You can print it out for your coworkers, you know, however you want to play with the wish map. So I'm saying that because Capricorns get their wish. So you better be clear what your wishes are. And today's an 11/22 numerology power code day, right? So blow out the candle like it's your birthday cake. You know, can conjure up what it is you want and blow it into the universe. Okay, Capricorn, let's do Aquarius. Thank you for the positive feedback. I'm seeing some notes come through. Let's clear the deck for Aquarius. What do our Aquarius friends need to know for the weekend or coming up on the radar? Okay. Aquarius, clear for you. This is a mess. Like, lots of energy around the Aquarius reading. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they've got some momentum going. Something is built up and it's happening quickly. Okay, so they get the Justice card as well. So I'm going to say that's a theme for all of us since it happened 3 times. There's a Page of Wands and a High Priestess. So Aquarius, I would say take some time out before you burn out. You're not going to drop any sticks. You've never let people down. You know, you're not going to be so detached that you don't get it done. You do need a little breather, though, because you got a lot going on. Okay, and there's a lot that you want to kind of correct and fix and do it your way too, right? I know how it is. You're a fixed sign, just like Scorpio. So having the willingness to be open-minded, there's more than one solution here. And when we come together in a group, whether it's work or friends or whatever, we create a mini collective consciousness, and Aquarius is the ruler of collective consciousness, and they can get really fixed and fixated on a solution that they think is best for everybody. That's okay. Sometimes they are, but sometimes it's okay to let other ideas into the mix. So this weekend, take some time out, recharge yourself so you don't fry, and know that you're going to move forward swiftly. This is a day for setting intentions, right? So set your intentions, Aquarius. How do you want it to go? Not like I want it to go my way. Set the intention that all solutions come and easily and effortlessly, and there's grace and flow in my team, something like that. Barbie, you match everything. Aquarius ascendant. I love it. I love when you know your chart, because these readings start to feel like home, like you kind of know your place under the sky. Did anybody see the meteors last night? There was a big meteor shower. I saw one falling star on Tuesday, and it was pretty special. Okay, Pisces, you've been so patient. Let's see, what do we know about our Pisces? What can we know about our Pisces friends? What does Pisces need to hear for the weekend? You've waited so long. Clear the deck for Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, a couple of ideas for you. Hi, Dorina. Pisces, this is the card, the Six of Swords, and so we get this when we are kind of looking in the wrong direction. And so I liken this to horseback riding, because that's my background, but I think you can follow. So if you're sitting with your butt, these are your sit bones, your butt bones are on the saddle on a horse, and you're like, go forward, horse. Your seat bones are going this way and your eyes are going this way. But if you're telling the horse to go forward, and yet you're looking over here and your seat bones shift as you look, you start to tell the horse, turn right, horse. So here's what's happening. You're like, go forward, go forward, And so this is a card where it's like, remember to look where you're going and set your eyes on the prize. If you're jumping a horse and the fence is coming and it's like you're looking down at the fence, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to mimic your body and be like, why am I doing that? So instead, look where you're going and let the horse jump the fence for you. So this is a card of keeping your eyes focused in the direction that you want to go, not what happened, not what could happen, not how terrible it is, not how afraid you might be. This is just look where you're going and just keep your eye on the prize. It can feel like you're alone in the world. It can feel like you're the only one out there and you're not feeling supported and people aren't helping you and blah, blah, blah. But this is okay because you're in charge here. This Empress card is a nice card of clarification. And this whole idea of having something that you are incubating. So you've got a baby that's brewing of some kind. I think we've got that before with you guys, Pisces. So it can be a card of actual pregnancy. It can also be a card where you've started something new and it's just an incubation process that more will be revealed, right? So that is helpful for you guys. Keep your focus in the right direction. Know that what you've got is cooking. It's happening. It's not happening. So we can just be patient with whatever it is that we have planted out there in the universe as a wish for our Pisces friends. So that kind of clears us up for the zodiac readings. Yes, if you're just getting here, you can start and watch the replay, and we go all the way from Aries through Pisces. I will mention once more the medicine card deck. We were using the Golden Tarot, but I love the medicine card deck because it talks about the animal medicine. It was the first deck that I was taught as a young girl, and I was looking again and remembering turkey. So remembering turkey this week, remembering perhaps a cruelty-free vegetarian Thanksgiving, vegan Thanksgiving, and the medicine card of turkey is the spirit of the giver. So what is it that we can give? And sometimes giving means giving ourselves space for self-care and time to be alone. So it doesn't always have to be an extroverted thing. So go check out the wish maps. go check out the horoscopes, go check out the numerology. There's a lot going on today, but also this fall and next year, and we're trying to give you as much heads up as we can as astrologers and numerologers through Wise Skies to set you up for success. So much love to all of you. We're going to keep you in our prayer fields. We're thankful for you, and we'll see you next time.